Hello everybody, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. We are getting close to the end of the game. We have 4 Triforce pieces we need to find. One is on Outset. One is on Southern Triangle Island. I have no idea where that one is. And Domino Island. Cool. So let's start by getting the one on Southern Triangle Island. We are going to have a little bit of sailing in order to reach the various Triforce pieces. That makes this sailing video number 24. While we're sailing, why don't we talk about the overall plot of the game? You might have forgotten by now why we're gathering the Triforce pieces. Well, for some reason, we need the Triforce pieces to get inside Hyrule. It's strange because we didn't need the Triforce pieces to get inside Hyrule the first time around, or the second time around. For some reason, the third time around, the Triforce pieces are absolutely necessary. I don't know what happened. Maybe they just shut the door behind them the last time they went to Hyrule and accidentally locked it. You know, that's as good of an explanation as any I've heard. And while we're talking about Hyrule, let's talk about the fact that Princess Zelda was put there for safekeeping. Number one, I don't think Princess Zelda needs safekeeping. Princess Zelda, aka Tetra, who is not really Tetra, who is really Zelda, but is actually Tetra, but she's Zelda now and no longer Tetra. I don't understand her backstory. But Tetra is probably one of the most capable characters in this game besides Link, so you think you would want her on the outside, doing things, solving puzzles, helping out. Instead, we decided to lock her away for some reason. I don't quite get that. The King of Red Lion said yes, it will keep her safe if she's in Hyrule. That will take her far, far away from Ganondorf and keep her safe. A couple of problems with that particular statement. Number one, Ganondorf knows about Hyrule. He has monsters there. In fact, the first time we saw Ganondorf, he was talking about the monsters in Hyrule. He was all, "Hey Link, remember the monsters in Hyrule? They came to life as soon as you touched the Master Sword, didn't they?" So, not only does Ganondorf know what's going on in Hyrule, he's got a presence in Hyrule, therefore making it a very bad place to try to keep somebody safe. Now, lest you think I am complaining too much, let me state for the record that I think this is a very good idea. It's actually a rare moment of continuity in this game, and I am just getting hammered by these enemies. Yeah, I think these enemies are called Sea Hats. What you can do is use your boomerang to attack them, or you could just completely ignore them. For following the chart, our hero Link receives another piece of the Triforce. 3 Triforce pieces remain. Now let me just get on my way to the next Triforce piece and I'll continue where I left off in my discussion. Great. Now back to the discussion. Continuity. This game actually has some continuity with Ocarina of Time. In that, Ganondorf is able to do things which are very far away. In Ocarina of Time, he was able to spy on the conversation between Link and Zelda in the Temple of Time, and he cast a spell on Zelda. Likewise, in the Forest Temple, Ganondorf was able to see Link, and he talked to Link, and he cast a spell creating Phantom Ganon. So, Ganondorf, in this game, retains that power. He has the ability to see things which happen far, far away, such as the things which happen in Hyrule. That's basically the only example, actually. But I like the fact that there's continuity. However, it kind of destroys the plan, which already doesn't make a lot of sense. Making sure that Zelda is far, far away from Ganondorf does nothing when he can cast magic spells over long distances, right? And for solving the puzzle of the Triforce chart, our hero Link receives another piece of the Triforce. 2 Triforce pieces remain. And that is basically the end of the sailing in this video, so I am going to stop talking about the plot of the game. I'm going to get the Triforce piece on Outset Island. And to be honest, I always thought it was kind of weird. When you warp to Outset Island, you warp really, really far away from Outset Island. It's strange. When you warp to Dragon Roost, you are right next to Dragon Roost Island. When you warp to Windfall, you are right next to Windfall. When you warp to Outset, you are really, really, really far away from Outset. You know, so far away from Outset Island that if you did not have the wind blowing in the proper direction, you would be unable to swim. And for getting that particular treasure chest, our hero Link receives another piece of the Triforce. One final Triforce piece remains. I'm not going to get that Triforce piece. Instead, I am going to do 2 things here on Outset. The first thing is get money from Beedle. I have actually not shown this to you over the course of this video walkthrough. You can sell things to Beedle to get lots of money. Maybe not that much money, but hey, I'm getting about 100 rupees here. And let's see what these night crests are worth. Oh, just 5 rupees a piece. Okay, that's another 100. So if you have a bunch of items you don't really need, sell them to Beedle. You'll get lots of money for them. Maybe not lots of money, but it's better than nothing. And here I am going to solve a puzzle with the pigs. You have probably forgotten this at this point in the game. In video number 2, I got the pigs and I threw them over here. Now we have one giant pig. This puzzle involves taking the pig all the way to the other side of the island. One of the fishmen told us about this puzzle. He said there is fantastic treasure. Actually, I think the word he used was serious. He said there was serious treasure. Che, small fry, there's serious treasure on Outset Island. Only it's really, really deep in the dirt. I don't think you'll be able to dig there yourself. That was your clue to grab the giant pig and use the pig to dig in the dirt. And yes, you do have to walk this way yourself. You can't throw the pig off of the bridge. If you do, the pig will float all the way back to the opposite shore, and you'll have to do the challenge again from the beginning. Oh dear, and we have all sorts of chew enemies! That is clearly not a good thing. So, throw some bait on the ground, and the pig will dig, giving you a piece of heart. For solving the challenge, our hero Link gets a second piece of heart. He needs 2 more in order to get another heart container.